A good name is better than riches. This timeless African proverb emphasizes that reputation, character, and integrity are more valuable than wealth. Let's talk about personal branding. Hello and welcome to today's episode of Candid Talks, where we are going to talk in depth about personal branding. Every person is a brand. Your words, your behavior, your attitude, your appearance, your values, and even your online presence create an image in the minds of others. That image is your personal brand. Personal branding is the reputation people associate with you. It is what people say when you are not in the room, how people remember you, the trust and confidence people place in you. Your personal brand can open and close doors. A strong personal brand broadcasts loud and clear that I am reliable, I am respectful, I add value, I can be trusted. It doesn't matter what age you are, what profession or vocation you are in, whether you're male or female, whether you're black, whether you're white, whether you're red, whether you're yellow, whether you're fat, whether you're skinny, your brand matters. People may not always remember your qualifications first. You might be having 3 PhDs, 3 masters, okay? But they remember how you treated them. They remember how you made them feel. They remember whether you are trustworthy, that is, if they can depend on you. You can make promises and then never fulfill them. So they will remember. They won't remember your 3 PhDs. They won't remember the master's degrees that you have, all the various conferences and workshops and trainings you've attended all over the world. They will remember whether you are trustworthy or not. Your attitude is part of your brand. 2 people can face the same challenges. One complains, the other looks for solutions. Positive attitudes attract people and opportunities. Choosing resilience, hope, and growth, even during difficulties, helps strengthen your brand. Consistency, it builds credibility and creates trust. Be the same person in public and in private. Let not your wife or your children, when they listen to you, when they attend one of the conferences, maybe you are very, very, very good at leading in conferences. So when they come to the conference and they sit there and they look at you and they wonder, is this the same father that we know? The wife says, is this the same husband who I live with in the same house? He's so kind, he's so generous, he's so articulate, he's so outspoken. And then they wonder, when he comes home, he's so arrogant, he's so mean, he doesn't talk to people. Be the same person. Be consistent, because it builds credibility. Even in private, in public, be the same bubbly you. Online and offline, be consistent. Whether you are online, whether you are offline, be the same consistent person. During success and during struggle, remain consistent. If people know you as a very, very bubbly person, you light up the room when you're in a meeting, or when you're together with your community, your friends, you're the one who is keeping everybody happy. You're offering solutions, support, and then one day or some days you come and you are, from the time you appear, you're just crying, you're just crying. And when people ask you what's the problem, you cry louder, and they try to comfort you. You just don't want to be comforted. You become quiet, you become aggressive. It makes them wonder, now, what kind of a person is this? Consistency is important during success and during struggle. If you're a quiet person, but you give very valuable words, whether you are happy in good times, in bad times, be the same person. So, because you might be a quiet person who talks only very few words, but very strong words, very powerful words. And then one day or some days you appear and then you're just talking anything, and everybody's wondering, what's wrong with John today? What's wrong with Mary today? She's talking so much, things are not making sense. Remain consistent. It helps to build your brand. It builds credibility and it creates trust. Your words build your brand. Your words are so important. Encouraging words build relationships. Respectful communication builds influence. People rarely forget how someone spoke to them. So when you go to a room and maybe you are a person whereby you are well known for a certain thing that you created. Maybe you created a very nice gadget that people are using and they're giving very good reviews about it. Now that makes you feel so pumped up, and now you don't allow anyone to talk to you. You just want to be the one to talk. You say, I will not take any questions. I will just tell you how this is done. Remember, I'm the best. So everybody keep quiet. Let the best talk. No, people rarely forget how you spoke to them, because one day somebody might do another innovation that might be better than yours. Then what will you say? Where will you hide your head? So remember, people rarely forget how someone spoke to them. Remain respectful, remain courteous. Social media is part of personal branding. We are in the social media world, but remember, social media is part of your personal branding. What you post, comment, share, and support online creates impressions. The internet rarely forgets. If you are the kind of person who supports child abuse, you post things about children being abused, maybe by house helps or by parents, and you post that in your Facebook or your Instagram, and then you say, yes, these brats are such a nuisance. Sometimes that is the treatment that they need. And then the following day, you see an advertisement in an organization which deals with shelter for battered children, and you apply to that organization. And of course, they will do some background checkup on you, and they will find that you actually are somebody who advocates for child abuse, or you've posted pictures on husbands who beat their wives to smithereens, and you're saying these women need to be shown their place. You put it on your social media, or somebody has put it there, and you've commented that you are for it, and then the following day or some weeks later on or some months later on, a nice job comes up that you find your qualifications are okay, the salary is good, and you apply there. And this is a job that deals with humanitarian issues, the rights of people, and they do a background check. So you see, these things can come back to you, and they can make you lose that very, very important opportunity that otherwise you would have gotten, because when they check and find that you're a sympathizer of wife battery, abuse in marriage, certainly they will not shortlist you for the interview. So a strong digital brand should uplift, it should educate, it should inspire, it should reflect your values. Remember, your values are being reflected online depending on what you comment, what you share, what you support. Personal branding is about becoming intentional. Some simple daily habits that can shape your brand includes arriving on time. You're called to, you're supposed to meet somebody, or even at your workplace, or when you're going for a meeting or a conference, you're told this meeting will start at 9 o'clock. You come at 11 o'clock. You come at 12 o'clock. You come when it is ending. What kind of a brand? It is shaping your brand, remember. Another thing, dressing appropriately. You're going to visit a shelter for women who are getting rehabilitated from being in the twilight zone. These are street women. You go there dressed like the street women. You've gone there to visit them. You've gone there to counsel. And they wonder, we thought we wanted to come out of this. We are tired of this life. And there you are, dressed like a street woman. So what confidence can you build with them? What trust can they have in you? Already you have damaged your brand. Keeping your word is important. Listening to others. Be a proactive listener. Showing kindness. Being dependable. Very important. These things help to shape your brand. Having an ever-continuing learning attitude. We cannot say we have done it all, we have reached. No. Have an attitude that you're always learning, discarding, learning and unlearning, discarding what is no longer of benefit to you and taking in what is of benefit to you. Success in life is often repeated through small, positive actions. Your brand should add value. A powerful brand is built on service. Service is important. Service to others. Be known for helping. Be known for encouraging, mentoring, creating solutions, lifting others. It's not all about you. It's all about the other person. So be somebody who is always ready to offer your service, somebody who is empathic, it helps to build your brand. It helps to add value to your brand. Add value to people and you will be remembered positively. Personal branding is a journey. It is not a one-time event. It never stops. Never stop growing. You never stop improving on your brand. It is a journey. It is always continuing, ever continuing journey. So never stop growing. Keep improving yourself. Read about things that interest you, things about can help you to become better at what you are, at who you are, at what you do in service to others. Read, learn, develop skills. There's no time when you can say, I have enough skills, I don't want any more skills. No, if there's need to continue improving yourself, develop skills, accept correction. You can't say, I have been working in this profession for the last 30 years. Nobody can tell me anything about fixing this machine. And yet new innovations have come up. So people wonder, what kind of a stubborn person is this? So accept correction. You say a word, don't say, I never said it, and it was captured on camera. They can show it to you. Say, no. I didn't say it, and yet it is very, very clear. So accept correction. Grow emotionally and spiritually. The things that used to annoy you 20 years ago or 5 years ago, let them not be the same things that annoy you even now. Because we will know now, if you want to annoy that person, if you want to get their attention, just do this, and then they do it, and you react the same way they predicted it would happen. So you become very vulnerable. No matter your age, growth is always possible. Your past mistakes do not define your future brand. So it doesn't matter what you did in the past, work on improving. We learn through mistakes. Okay? When you do a mistake, you can learn from it and become better. Every day is an opportunity to improve who you are becoming. You are writing your personal story every single day. And this is done through your choices, your attitude, your discipline, your communication, and your character. Remember, you are writing your personal story. Your brand is your legacy. True success is about becoming a person whose life positively influences others. Let people remember you as trustworthy, kind, disciplined, respectful, dependable, and impactful. That is how you build a strong brand. Wherever you go, carry excellence. Do everything perfectly. Do your best. That should be your motto. Do your best. Everything you do it at your best. Carry integrity. Always be truthful. Don't lie. Don't hide truth. Speak the truth as it is, because truth is always constant. It doesn't change. Truth is something you can depend on. It will not change. Carry humility. Always be kind. Be empathic. Be gentle. Carry purpose. Be focused, not aimless. Let people know that this is a person who is focused. They have put their mind on this thing. They will work it to the end. Build a brand that speaks long before you speak. So that when you speak, people know your brand. So when you speak, they're just confirming, yes, this is what you were expecting of this person. This is what you've heard, that this person is reliable, trustworthy, creative, innovative. And they just nod and say, yes, exactly. The way they're speaking is the same way we expected. So for more of this training on personal branding or even branding for your company, company branding, you can contact us at the details that will be shown on the screen, and we'll be very, very happy to come down to the ground and work with you in improving your brand or creating a brand for your company. You can even mentor your staff, or can mentor even individuals who might not be employees. We can mentor you on building up your personal brand so that it can gain maximum yields for you. So contact us concerning personal branding in the details that are shown, and we will be very much willing to come and work with you this journey. You can also comment on this episode of Candid Talks. You can put your comments and we will surely reply. Thank you very much, and look out for the next Candid Talks episode. Keep it here. Thank you very much.